Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, True eSports, and a pleasure to have you here live in the challenge. So we'll count down to great action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. We're ready to go green flag racing once again here as drivers get ready to cruise and calm as life does throw us a few different ways of racing. We are trying a couple of different things here, and I've got a couple of things happening with Facebook. I do apologize if there's any lag. Again, if there's any lag out there anywhere, I do apologize about that. We're trying to sort that out right now to be able to make sure that we are good to go, clean, and set up like we're supposed to be. Good to see you all out there. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. It is, it's a ton of things happening here, that's for sure. Drivers are, I guess we were fine just a moment ago. I don't know what's going on. Midnight Thunder Series rolling here tonight as the drivers are set up for a little bit of extra passing, a little bit extra everything, a little bit extra everything that's going on, and we appreciate them all. Thank you to everybody for being out there. We thank you. Let's see if we can drop a few settings here and make some things happen like it's supposed to. So again, apologies to everybody out there. Just trying to make sure that what we've got going on is going to look proper and not have any issues. That's for darn sure. All right, we're running Legacy Texas for the Midnight Thunder Series here for SIM500. They're all ready to rock and roll, and the drivers got to work out all the extra things they've got going on, which we appreciate, and of course truly do enjoy. I'm gonna make a pause on Facebook. I'm gonna pause you for just a moment, so bear with me. We're going to try to get some things situated here for everybody. Give me a second. YouTube, everybody, I'm going to come right back. We're gonna fix this. All right, we should be back on Twitch and YouTube. I'm working on getting Facebook Live once again, so do apologize to SIM500. Drivers are loading in. We appreciate them very much, and everything's going on. Race information, 100 laps tonight for the drivers here. 108 degrees of the track temperature, 100 laps, 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, no fast repair, 78 degrees of the air temperature. Here at week 6 as they go. Starting grid for tonight's race will look as such. We'll see Mike Kelly, Tyler Dalton, Chad Coleman, Wesley Donaldson in the front 2 rows. Jonathan Cadell is going to be out there with Jerry West, Seth Fowley, Logan Kogar in row number 4. Steve Ritter, Dustin German there in row number 5. Clint Hackett, Brian Wortman, row number 6. Row 7, Donald Calcutt, Joey Jatina, Michael Strickland, and Stoney Benfield, Pat Green, Nathan DeGarts. And we'll see Bentley Glazer, Jeff Hollingsworth, Jake Champion, Bobby Wetzel, Jerry Culver, Ron Holyfield through 24th. And then Matt Lewis, Michael Higley, and Brock Duty, Gary Wright, everybody ready to rock and roll. Driver's going to be all on board. I'm going to get Facebook back up and running, so bear with me. We'll go green here, and these drivers will look pretty darn snazzy as they do. We'll keep our eye on the lead here as pace car looks to travel in. Good to see you all out there. Again, apologies once again to everybody out there for any issue that we may have had. I hate having issues, but every once in a while, I do have to say, hey, we got to do it. Green flag, we're going. Drivers into the corner. Tyler Dalton leads Mike Kelly Donaldson in tow. Working on it, our friends. Working on it. Working on it. Again, thank you. Again, apologies to everything out there. Hate seeing anything go down like that. So, again, I apologize to everybody. Dalton, Donaldson, Kelly's going to be your top three. We should be live back on Facebook now. I know that SIM500 sent a bunch of shares out there. This is a free platform for you to get out there and race on if you so choose to. So I encourage you to do so. It's an absolute blast. So I'll be looking at a different multi-streaming platform. And probably should have. Mike Kelly, fastest lap of the race so far, 29.68. Chad Coleman, Jerry West in tow. Logan Kogar up a couple of spots. Jeff Hollingsworth up 6. Going to make that happen early. We're all rolling. All rolling. There we are. Wanted to make sure we were live, so I'm going to make sure that we share this out there. Again, apologies to the series, apologies to the drivers, apologies to everybody out there. I hate seeing anything go wrong, but we'll make sure that we update all the links real quick, so that we get that all situated. All right, we're ready to go. Tyler Dalton, Wesley Donaldson, Gen 4 cars here tonight, week 6, as the drivers have work to work. Thank you to everybody for being out there. I appreciate you. As always, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. I do know that every one of these series have a tendency to push. So, Texas is Texas. Texas be Texas. Nathan Bigard to the 01. Clint Hackett just behind. A couple of driver cams tonight. We do have those ones being thrown out there. That is Clint Hackett, one of those driver cams. Going to work the outside lane. A lot of bump on this Legacy Texas racetrack as Bigard flings for the corner. All 5 from the start of the race. Nathan trying to work into the corner. Nathan just ahead. Clint starting 11th and 16th. Currently trying to work. We appreciate that. That's for darn sure. How about Jerry Culver? Up 3 in 20th. Got the Nilla Wafer on board. Chop Chop Racing representing our driver cams each and every week. We thank them very much for doing just that. Out of the corner, short shoot running. It's a racetrack you can run everywhere. All right, they're all working. We were at 1440p out there for just a moment. And, had to make some changes on that. So, again, apologies for that. We will be... My goal is to be 1440p on Twitch, 1440p on YouTube, and 1080 on our Facebook platform. Just have to make some changes. Tyler Dalton, still your race leader. Wesley Donaldson in second. Mike Kelly in third. Chad Coleman holding on to fourth. Jerry West working on that 11 car. Dustin German behind his teammate. Good run into the corner. Does have Jonathan Cadell just ahead of him. Tires on these race cars, full scent and all about it. And I don't know why the mirrors aren't showing up, but we'll fix that too. Might as well get to that point, right? Massive understatement. Get out there and take the time. Good to see you all out there. Thank you very much, everybody. Again, apologies about the the hiccup there with Facebook. It was getting some hitching, and it was all the connection to Facebook. It was sucking the CPU usage down. It was not good. All right, you guys going to see a little bit of a flash real quick. It's only because I'm increasing the second PC's quality here, so that way I can get the better quality in. Let you guys have a better viewing experience. Dalton in tow. The aero on this car, absolutely massive. Breathtaking. Is none the wiser when it comes to everything that we see here. Mike Kelly closing in. The number 2, Chad Coleman, back here as well. 14 of 65 being completed. To the bottom side, hooking up on the bottom side of that race line, keeping the tires underneath him, trying to poke the nose, a little bit of clean air onto the front straightaway. In concept for Jerry West here. On Calcutt. Middle of the field, Gary Wright up 2. Still working. Stryker did not start the race. Higley at the spot here. Maximum effort. Rock Duty up 4. Ron Holyfield up 2. Ryan Whitman off 9. We might just be trying to save. 65 laps tonight for the drivers. I don't know where I read 100 laps. I've read something wrong, but 65 laps is just short of a pit cycle for these cars. Just short, so we'll see how well these tires will hold on for the 65 laps. Now, I was going to say, normally this Midnight Thunder Series runs 65 laps. That's been the norm for everything that they've been doing. So I'm pretty avant-garde for it. Spots, Big Art inside the top 10. Bentley Glazer up 8 as well. Jeff Hollingsworth trying to press forward in that 97, 79, 97, however you want to look at it. 36 on the outside lane. Battling back, Steve Ritter just behind Joey Jattina. And then 14, right where he started. Big homage to the man Gary Wright with it off track. Looking nasty. RB, thank you for the like, sir. Again, apologies about the stream. Having to shut down the stream there in the very early going on Facebook. I just had to switch over. That's all I had to do. And now, Dalton, Donaldson, Kelly, Jerry West up to 4th. Chad Coleman still off 2, trying to work as they go to town. Here it is. You see the 14. He's got Bobby Wetzel with a 009 ahead. Joey running very, very, very much where the tire groove fits on the bottom of 3 and 4. Watch him getting into the corner. Able to enter right where he needs to be. Splitter dragging to the ground on this Gen 4 racing machine. Thank you, RB, for the like, sir. I appreciate you. On the back up the corner, Stoney Benfield with 75. 21 of 65 being completed. Tyler Dalton, quarter second over Wesley Donaldson. 2 of Mike Kelly on the bottom side. Trying to get there. He went to lead early, saving a little bit of tire. Mike working. Kelly on the top of the drive into the corner. That time. Just such a good look to that car. I've got this one right here. Watch the turn into the corner here. Rotates, using the brake to rotate the corner. Little drift up, line out, tires ripping that line. Back into the throttle again. Little separation here. Closes it back in, way out of the gas. Tires right there on the bottom side. Kept it close. Crazy to see. Checking on Jerry Culver back here in 20th. Little bit of groove. He won the first race I called for the Suits there at the Super Speedway. Absolutely awesome sauce. It says 85 laps on the thing. Daytona next week should run 65 laps there as well. It will be off for the 29th of August, and we'll be back again. Charlotte Motor Speedway, September 5th. We'll have a 2-round chase, Homestead Miami Speedway, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Come on, thank you very much for the light. Jerry on board as they look. Here's Clint Hackett, off 4 from the start of the race, but he's managing. He's starting to march his way back forward. Big Art, 31.21, last lap. He is the fastest driver of the racetrack currently. Able to push late, 26 of 65. Up to the bottom. It's a little tight on the corner. High in, low out, working. Midnight Thunder Series, absolutely a blast. SIM500 delivering tonight. Next week, Daytona. Tyler Dalton, Wesley Donaldson. Quick little battle here. Jerry West rolling. Big Art up to 5th. He's got around a few drivers. Seth Foudy right behind him. The go on the 01. Big Art in that 5 spot, working 28 of 65. The racing picking up. Tyler Dalton 68.26 on his IR rating. Wesley Donaldson 36.68 on his. Very bottom side, peeking the nose. Has the left rear quarter panel. There on the bottom side all the way. Will be side by side. Wesley Donaldson working the bottom side of the racetrack. Tyler Dalton up on the outside too. There in tow. Jerry West working 19. All the way down to protect that bottom side, the 19, right back on the back bumper of the 91. WBD Diecast on board of the 19. Wednesday nights, the WBD Diecast Truck Series on board. 91, trying to stretch his legs. He goes to the lead. He leads the completion of lap 29, beginning of lap 30. Mike Kelly, same concept. Jerry West rolling right behind Nathan Bigart and Seth Foudy, Chad Coleman, Jonathan Cadell, and Dustin German. Logan Kogar getting a good look there. Drivers getting a little free off corner, trying to work. 69 up in the outside lane. Work does present itself. Wesley Donaldson pushing. 3/10 of a second difference here. Gary Wright coming to pit road. West guy looked like he was coming to pit road. He's coming to pit road now. Going to be leaving pit road. Gary Wright taking a pit stop on his lap 28. It's going to be used to be a lap down, almost 2 laps down. Donaldson, Jerry West, Mike Kelly got cycled backwards a little bit there. The 01 on the point. 13 spots gained for Big Art. Brian, thank you for the like. I appreciate you, sir. Mr. Raker. Keep killing it. Keep killing it. Oh, 1 to 4th. All right, Big Art to the bottom side of West, Tyler Dalton, Jerry West. Going to push for 3/4 of a second lead now. Glazer coming to pit road. Baker on the cycle. 34 of 65. As we're just over the halfway mark. Jerry West trying to close in the turn. Big Art there as well. Top 5, very close. Very close. Mike Kelly had cycled out, ran a different line. Tyler Dalton coming to pit road. So the cycle is there. Drivers looking to make it happen. Donaldson West to Big Art. Right now, green flag pit stops on the way. Dustin German going to fight off Jonathan Cuddell. Chad Coleman going to get back to 3rd where he started. But a save until they can't anymore. Wesley Donaldson with clean air. He's Jerry West rolling. Mike Kelly coming to pit road. And the cycle for green flag pit stop starting to happen. Jeff Hollingsworth just behind him. Pit road getting busy. 91 to the 00. The 01 up 15. 01 shoots to the inside. Big Art rolling. Jerry West up on the outside lane. West on the bottom. Zahn coming to pit road. You get down to pit road speed limit. You get hot. Donaldson to Big Art. Big Art up 16 spots. Try to work. Drive line out. 91-01. Chance for the 91. They're working to the corner. Ryan Workman, Jake Champion, Ron Holyfield coming to pit road. Tyler Dalton, first driver taking tires. You see the 91 go back to 2nd. Big Art out front, a little clean air now as they work. 4 seconds. You 01 trying to extend, trying to work that 2nd lane. It's a little free in that 2nd lane. Here comes the 91 back. 01 trying to travel. Big slide there. Now Seth Foudy, 3rd lane up. Does this go high? Go low? I'm coming to pit road. Jonathan Cuddell coming in. Big Art, Wesley Donaldson, Cuddell to lead. Logan Kogar in tow. Tyler Dalton looking to get his lap back. He is going to be able to do so. And the drop-off for these drivers, roughly about almost 2 seconds, 2 1/4 for the most part. Tyler Dalton out there running 29.95, 32.02 last time by for the 69. Kogar ran a 31.96, Duty a 31.63, so not a bad day. Pat Green in the 09. Up 13, trying to work as well. Mike Kelly, newest tires. Jerry West in and out of pit road, tires and fuel. Nathan Big Art working. Bobby Wetzel getting his full cycle as well. And all the drivers working. Solid day, solid performance. Wesley Donaldson coming off pit road. Cycling with a few drivers. Jerry West having an incredible pit stop. Able to have a couple of laps out there on a fresher cycle right behind Mike Kelly. Pat Green still working. Kogar, your race leader. 25 laps to go. Lead lap traffic happening here is the 80. Sees a whole lot of drivers right behind him. 36 clears. Right now, Pat Green going to close in as well. In second, 9.5 back from Logan Kogar. Kogar up on the outside lane, letting the drivers go. Cadell coming to pit road. Getting his pit box, getting his pit assignment. He's getting that taken care of. Nathan Bigart right there with a little bit of traffic. There's the 11 of Dustin Sherman behind. The 01 to the 23. Pat Green coming to pit road. He's on getting his cycle. Kogar still your race leader. Tyler Dalton, 22.5 seconds, trying to close in. Mike Kelly, 2 seconds off of there. Jerry West in third, just behind the two. Wesley Donaldson, 1 3/4 behind. 23 laps to go. Seth Foudy had an incredible pit stop from the high end, low out, straighten everything out. Sits in sixth right now. Hollingsworth, Bentley Glazer. And then Nathan Bigart. Dustin German running out your top 10. Chad Coleman right in the mix as well. See Steve Ritter, Bobby Wetzel up 9 spots. Kogar coming to pit road. Tyler Dalton to come out and cycle to the lead. 22 laps to go to be 21 at the line. As he completes that lap. Kogar comes on pit road. He was completing 22 to go. Tyler Dalton 19 seconds back from there whenever he came to pit road. But we'll see if Kogar can come up here and stay inside the top 20. As he stayed out there a few extra laps. Jerry Culver up 6. Working the throttle, working the corner. He came on 32. Some of the drivers who short pitted got to make it happen. Tyler Dalton. There's Michael Higley just ahead of the 011. Ron Holyfield not too far back. He's right behind the 19. Tyler Dalton, Mike Kelly 1.5. Jerry West in tow of the 2. Wesley Donaldson working. Everybody's working. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Tyler Dalton 1.5 back. A little bit of lap traffic to contend with it. Just fine as Mike Kelly tries to run forward. Wesley Donaldson going to close in that 2.5. Led some laps, able to catch Tyler Dalton. Has a good race line. Once he got to clean air, it was a little bit different, a little bit harder to keep out. Seth Foudy with 17 up to Hollingsworth. Trying to hold off his race line here, doing a great job of keeping the top 6 working. 01 in tow. Glazer the 36. Let's go back. Stony Benfield off 4. On a track down a few drivers. 6 spots gained from Brock Duty. 89 working. Pat Green off 5. He's in 22nd. Holyfield up a spot. Still coming around. Trying to get around to 19. First driver off the lead lap. Bobby Wetzel up 10 spots. Comfortable where he's at. Steve Ritter, the 16. Getting at 13. Battle for 11th is about to be on. Adele came in on lap 40, though. Opportunity knocking. Checking where Logan Kogar is. He's up to 16th already. 18 spots gained. He has Jatina. Clears him. 12 lap fresher tires over Joey there. Passed him like he was standing still. 29.98, a second faster than the rest of the field. Jason Moore, you thought he was at Billy Bob's Texas? I don't know. Oh, caution comes out. Jerry West. Oh, no. This is on corner exit. So Jerry West clears Mike Kelly there. Let's go back forward. Jerry West got a good run on the front straightaway. Went and looked to the inside. Dropped to the inside, turned, throttled up a little earlier too. The race line. There to side draft, corner exit. The two. Oh, bounce off the wall a little bit there. Just got into the 0-0. And that would, get up and turn the 91 of Wesley Donaldson. Oh, man. Seth Foudy got caught up in that as well. Man, oh, man. Happened right in front of him, and there's nothing he can do about it. I don't know. Everybody coming to take tires. Brian Workman staying out, though. First caution of the race. 15 laps to go. All right, free pass cars coming. Alrighty. Let's do the thing. All right, we're going. We're green. Full send. Wortman, Dalton, 13 to go. 1, middle part of that race line. Brian Wortman up on the outside lane. Glazer, Justin German, 3 wide, corner exit, 74 to rocket a hard spot. Oh no, Bobby Wetzel. Bottom side. Terry Culver coming around. Bobby Wetzel in the 01. The big swing there. Hold on. Ryan Workman was 3 wide there. Bobby Wetzel in the middle part of that race. Let me go to Bobby here. 009. Go back to this here. Back up just a little bit. And, I mean, he's got to turn the car back around. And those, in that grand scheme of things, it's just a bad situation. 009. 74 up on the outside lane. Bad situation. All right. Chance to get it fixed. Tyler Dalton, Nathan Bigart, Chad Coleman, Mike Kelly. Gary West coming to pit road as well. Donald Calcutt. Second caution of the race. All right, let's see what happens here. That's Fowdy with a meatball flag. Trying to finish out this race. Watch from beyond. The RC flag showing up. Like that. All right, everybody ready to go. Tyler Dalton, the 01. Mike Kelly, Chad Coleman. Pace car to the back straightaway. 10 laps to go to be 9 at the line. Midnight Thunder Series showing up. Just need some fast, dang old laps. (19:01, 38 the 2, 97 of the 36. We're green. Timing on the restart really good there. Laser at 14. Middle part of that race line. 97 on the bottom. 91 on the outside. Wesley Donaldson trying to go places here as Bigart looks to the inside of the 19. 19 working. 0-1 to side draft. 8 laps to go. Bigart trying to turn the corner. 19 down into the corner. All the way down, runs him tight, 0-1, throttle up, free for the 0-1. Able to hold on to it. There's the 2 of Mike Kelly down to the bottom side, 19. Trying to still work that outside lane. 7 laps to go for Tyler Dalton. Pack racing right now. Wesley Donaldson down on the bottom side. Seeing Chad Coleman work that outside lane as well. 0-1 trying to side draft. 91 clears himself off Glazer. A 10th now the gap. 2 to the bottom. 19 all the way down. Trying to rummage some clean air here. 19 to the 0-1. A 10th the gap. 91 outside lane. Mike Kelly, Chad Coleman, Jeff Hollingsworth, Bentley Glazer, Logan Kogar, the 80 rebounding. Staying out. on the longest cycle there. Still making it happen. There's the 11 just behind. 36 losing a couple of spots. 6 laps are going to be 5 this time by. Tyler Dalton. Nathan Bigart. Wesley Donaldson. Donaldson looking to the inside, trying to pull back on the 01. Is going to be able to do so. Donaldson, the side draft into the corner, worked. As now the 91 slides the corner. 01 to the outside, trying to pull the corner. 01 still there, 91 side by side, quarter second. Now the gap for Tyler Dalton. Mike Kelly into the corner, 91. Going to pull on the 01 here. The 01 not going anywhere right now. These cars very aero dependent on each other. Now the 91 up to pull them back again. 01 higher on the race line. Donaldson down to the bottom, clear of the 01. 01 right to the back bumper. 01 to the wall. 01 stays up into the wall. Oh, through the grass they go. Kogar on the bottom. A pass in the grass, trying to make it work. Steve Ritter into the wall. 3 laps to go. Still going to go Tyler Dalton. Still out front, Wesley Donaldson to the bottom side. 91 to the 19. Big Art back to 24th now. Having to come to pit road, Tyler Dalton. A 10th now the gap. Can Wesley Donaldson close it down? Down on the back straightaway, drivers working. Tyler Dalton, clean air. Mike Kelly in third. Everybody moving. Donaldson working. Trying to get there. They'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap. Texas has been a dangled hot mess. High in, low out for the 91. 2 to the back bumper. 2's going to pull the 91. Gets him free. 19 to break the draft. 2 to the bottom side. Donaldson door to door with a 2. Donaldson with a 2 out of the corner. Mike Kelly. Wesley Donaldson, but Tyler Dalton gets this one and runs it fine as the 91 with a 2 go at it there. Tyler Dalton wins at Texas. Wesley Donaldson, Mike Kelly, your top 3. How about them apples? How about some dang old racing? Jeez, oh Pete. Tyler Dalton to celebrate a win here this week as rolled out. Nice race results here tonight. Tyler Dalton, Wesley Donaldson, Mike Kelly's going to be your top 3 tonight. Chad Coleman, Jeff Hollingsworth, your top 5. Bentley Glazer, Dustin German, Jonathan Cadell, Jake Champion, Jerry Culver, top 10 tonight. Congrats to Jerry. Stody Benfield, Pat Green, Joey Jatina, Clint Hackett, your top 14. On Holyfield, Jerry West, Brock Duty, Matt Lewis, Bobby Wetzel, Logan Kogard, then Donald Calcutt. I can speak, I promise. Donald Calcutt in 21st there. He moves some things up here. Gary Wright, Brian Workman, Michael Higley, Nathan Bigart, Steve Ritter, Seth Fowdy. Stryker did not start the race, but it is all gravy. That was good. It was good. I thought it was a good race. That was a dang old good race. Nice celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. It makes for this season, it's Tyler Dalton's first win. Tyler was fifth at the point standings coming into today's race. And that's good. JJD With some love to Hollingsworth. Yeah, top 5, man. 15 spots gained. He's your hard charger tonight as well. Awesome is that. Look at that. I like it. All great things. All great things. Definitely. Let's talk to Tyler. Tyler gets the big old W here tonight. First win of the season. And week 6 was kind to you, sir. Way to control the line. The air was everything. It took a lot for drivers to be able to get to your left rear quarter pedal to try to slow you down. But once they were battling side by side, it was smooth sailing for you. Congrats, man. That was awesome.
Thank you. It feels good. First time I've gotten a win here in a while. Been in a little bit of a drought. Felt like we almost had Vegas, and then that went all sorts of haywire. And ran good beginning of the race. Felt like I wasn't really bringing my stuff up, and the car started to get sort of dirty on me, which caught me off guard. And I could tell right when the right front gave up, and it just started to fall back. And like, well, we're gonna pit early here. Normally that doesn't work if it stays green. I'm just gonna try to leapfrog people, see if I can use clean air to my advantage. And then I guess by me doing that and forcing Mike to run hard, I guess he made a mistake and we got a caution. And then at the end, Nathan was sort of surprised me with the run he got there off of 2 on that restart and got to my inside, and I just had to pinch him down. I know it gets tight on corner exits, so that was my only hope there. Then got back clear of him, look in my mirror and see my teammate back there, and I'm like, you are not the car I wanted to see right behind me. So on one way, glad it's a teammate because didn't get moved. But felt like a little bit of, you know what, just having to use the air to see him, run lower to get clean air. So the next corner I go down there to block the air off. And was definitely playing the air game there at the end. I definitely think Wesley was faster. And I definitely think Wesley had the race won if it stayed green. So I feel bad for him. But yeah, fun race. Finally got rid of that drought.
I like not seeing the drought on your shoulders. I mean, it's when you go in a racing slump, it's like what line is here, what's doing this, what's doing that, and then you just put it all together. You put everything together there, and this track has got a lot of character to it, in consideration to, not only the car but just the way the car handles. It seemed like this car. I know that legacy tracks are kind of meant for some of these higher horsepower cars, but it really did seem like you could travel a seam and put where you needed to.
Yeah, the track and the car combo is a blast. They ruined this track in real life. It's like this track has so much character with the tightness off turn 2. Even though you're tight, you sort of got to drive it like you're loose to not hit the wall. It's just a really fun track. You can enter the corner a little bit different. You could see that tonight. You saw some guys taking a shallower entry, some guys arcing it more, and just a lot of different things you can do here to make the car work, and you don't have to be stuck to running a very specific way the way you do at some other track.
I mean, tonight was quintessential, right? You've got to save tire. You gotta run when you run, and you. I mean, I don't know. I like the car. I like calling this style of racing. I think the first series I called was the ARCA series, and when they updated everything and they moved everything to this Gen 4 and they gave it the high horsepower package, it's made the racing more interesting again, like it used to be 5-6 years ago, whenever I first started doing this.
Yeah, it's a really fun car. It's not one of those like the ARCA car where you can almost go out and run qualifying laps every time. You can go out there and run hard, but at the same time, if you don't manage your tires, you're going to wear the right front off. I mean, I think most of us that pitted, when we pitted, were in the 20s on our right front.
Oosh.
So 30 laps and you're in the 20s. And that's with us really not overdriving it. So imagine someone out there probably overdriving it, probably going to blow a tire, and like that's not even close to a full fuel run. So it's fun being able to go out there and have a car that wears the tires but doesn't feel like it just won't turn. It doesn't feel like it's just a dump truck.
I think that's the key. I think iRacing's going to the right direction. That's for darn sure. Tyler, congratulations on victory here in week 6 of the 33rd running of this season, man. This was a ton of fun. Give a shout outs, brother.
Yeah, just want to thank WBD Diecast. Got them on the car and finish right behind me. Hopefully, Wesley can get a win next week. Thanks to all the guys down there in the SIM500 Misfits channel. Always thank you for putting on the broadcast, and I'll see you next week.
It's going to be a blast Daytona next week. And now, are we running Legacy Daytona? I didn't even look.
Honestly, I'd have to look at the schedule.
I'm looking. I want to, because if it's Legacy Daytona, that's a whole different ball of wax.
Looks like it says 2008. I think that is Legacy.
It is the Legacy track. It is Speedway Oval 2008. It's going to be a blast. All right, brother. We'll see you next week. Good luck in the rest of the races this week.
Thank you.
It's Tyler Dalton coming home in P-dangled 1, P2 tonight. Wesley Donaldson led some laps, had some good times, and you're on a streak now, sir. You're talking to me. This is 3 times in almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, not. I mean, I'm happy to be up here. Don't get me wrong, but this one stung a little bit more tonight because before got caught up in that wreck there. I was in a spot that figure it was 3 seconds back and running about the same lap time, so I was faster than everybody else. So, just wish I was the first one getting interviewed instead of the second.
I know Tyler said that you were the guy to beat tonight. He said that you had a faster car, but your teammate, you didn't dump him. So he was happy, felt bad, but I mean, it's you could just turn the bottom of the corner and keep your tires right on that white line. As clean as anybody out there. It was probably the cleanest, because just watching you be able to get there and put your nose right to that left rear quarter panel and draw the car back. And it's quintessential what the Gen 4 car was.
Yeah, it's especially like here in the way the dirty air is in the sim and everything. You really can't be right behind somebody anyway, and it's a lot of times people aren't directly on the bottom anyway. And Tyler was taking kind of a wider arc into the corner most of the time when I was following him on that first run. And I kind of figured out, by the way, Mike was entering the corner behind me, that if I just entered a little lower, braked a little harder, that I could stay on the bottom. And there was enough clean air that was just hitting the left front of the nose to keep it a little bit more gripped up than if you got right behind somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just made the tires last pretty much as long as I needed to, because I know we weren't going to go a full fuel run just because of the distance of the race and everything. But I was hoping to be the leader when we pitted there mid-race, but pitting right behind the leader at the time was good, because I mean, Nathan was the one I was really kind of worried about, because I know he's always really good on the long run. But once he had that slip up on pit road, I don't know if he slid through his box or what quite happened, but when he came out 3 seconds back, I knew it was like pretty much lined up perfectly, that as long as I could just pace myself, I was going to run everybody down up there.
I thought I was going to run green, and then the oopsies happen. I mean, it happens. I mean, cautions come out, racing gets tough, racing gets hard. You can lean door to door on these cars, which is kind of shocking. We used to watch this model, this Aero model, loop, and I mean, it didn't take much. Do you guys feel like you can put turn 4 corner exit? I mean, you're literally door to door with Mike Kelly. I guess that's probably the best example here. It's as if you guys are doing more, or able to do more with these cars, and have to worry less about damage.
Yeah, I mean, I will say with these, once they do get hurt, they're pretty hurt most of the time. But
yeah,
it seems like if you hit them flush, you don't really have anything to worry about when it comes to the door and everything like that, or it's fairly minimal. Even when I got hit there in that wreck, like I only had about 6 seconds of damage, and it looked like it was just kind of a crinkle on the door. But I know Mike, going into that last corner, I was driving kind of angry to get up through the field anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then no, and I know it's not really on Mike, because everybody was getting a little kind of light and floaty there to kind of down the backstretch at times, or in the quad oval. But I know he was the one that kind of drifted a little, hit the wall, pulled it off the wall, and started that. So my patience was probably a little lower at that point than it should have been. But I couldn't tell if it was him that slid up or if it was me that got into his door there into that last corner. But I was like, nope, I'm gonna stay right here on this door and not let you pass me.
See where it finishes. I mean, it was good. It was a good race. Yeah, we're going to Daytona next week. It's going to be bumpy. Second lane around this racetrack. It's what I expected. That's what I expect to see. And I wonder how this car is going to fare out, especially if anybody could find that to see if that bottom works. I don't know. I've not seen this car run on Daytona yet, so it's gonna be interesting next week. Wesley, P2 tonight, man. Congratulations, hell of a drive.
Yeah, just shout out to Tyler there for getting the win. Like I told him in the chat, I was like, he's a little lucky he was a teammate because I think I was in the right move that I would have moved somebody, but I didn't. I let him get it. I'm sure the tides will turn at some point and the roles will be reversed and he'll return the favor. So, but yeah, thanks to you for broadcasting. Thanks to everybody here at SIM500 that helps put this on. Thanks to everybody who sponsored all the races this season. I know there was a bunch of different guys that contributed, so that way we could have broadcasts and everything. So, look forward to next week.
It's gonna be a blast. You guys all have to reshare the Facebook because Facebook was doing some weird shenanigans, so I had to restart the entire stream. Yeah, it's Facebook doing Facebook things. I just don't.
Happens.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm about, when you've had it up to here, well, I'm up there and a little bit more and very close to going Twitch and YouTube only. Very, very close because, our biggest following is on Facebook, but the stream, how do I put this? The integration has just been, ever since they went over to just Meta, and they've integrated Instagram into everything. It's causing me more hiccups than it's worth sometimes. But Wes, appreciate you. As always, you guys are awesome. I'll see you Wednesday.
Yep, we'll see you then.
So Wesley Donaldson coming home P2 tonight, and then Mike Kelly again, P3. Just a race. He freaking flat got with it. We love talking to Mike. Mike might have had to go to bed. Life happens and you present itself. That was awesome. Great racing. Good racing from Mike Kelly, too. Started on pole, had himself a top 3 night. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Midnight Thunder Series will be back next week, and there'll be a Daytona. We'll be live tomorrow night, I believe, from Martinsville for the Chop Chop Racing Series. So that's going to be a ton of fun. And then Sunday Fun Day on Sunday. And then when we get back to it, Sunday night, Amp Racing. And then, of course, the Throwback Series on Monday. Folks, we love you. We appreciate you. As always, be good, be safe, be kind with one another. Facebook, YouTube. I will see you again. Twitch, we are going to restart the stream. I'm going to work through some things tonight. I'm going to actually do what I do when I need to. We're going to add the time for overnight so that way I can work on some things. So I don't like to not be live for our marathon stream and have the timer count. So we just add the time and make sure that it's good to go. So you guys get all of what I do. Be good, be safe. If you want to help out with the marathon stream, check it out in the morning. We'll get everybody taken care of. Be good. We'll see you soon. Peace.